Yeah, in today's class, let us discuss about creating calculated columns. So, what is this? What does it mean by calculated column? And where do we use this calculated columns in our HANA? So, if you know what is a column, we have, suppose we will consider one example. We have a product dimension like this product ID, sorry, say product ID, product name, price, product name, price, and quantity. Or you can say consider up to this. Now price is available. So you have three information within your for your particular product dimension. Now what you want to see here is, apart from this, now what we want? We want you have product ID, product name, product price. Now apart from this price, now I want to add a discount. So if you don't have this discount in your dimension, but for projection perspective, you want to show this discount, you are going to offer this discount. The discount is, you have a business rule saying that you are offering a discount of 30% on this products, on the couple of products, or each product you are offering 30% discount. So now how can I show this to my customer? Because in my source I don't have anything called discount. So now whenever you have this kind of requirement, you want to create a column, and this column is based on your other columns. This discount is 30%, so you're going to provide this discounted rate based on the price of the item. So this, whatever that you have here, the price, you are going to have the discount here, and after discount, what is the price of that? What is the discount and price after discount? You also have to provide price after the discount. Now, how can you get this discount and how can you get this price after discount? Discount is the 30% of price, and price after discount is price minus discount is the price after discount. So you need to make these two calculations and produce the results for this view. So for this purpose, we are going to use calculated columns in your attribute views. Calculated columns in the attribute views, because all these are the attributes of the products. So if you are going to use the same calculated columns in analytic views, you can use, because if you are, when you are taking this view into attribute view into analytic view, you can have this information there, and you can also build some more attributed views, calculated columns if you want. Calculated column is a derived column produced by applying a calculation. It may be calculation or string operations or etc. So where do you have string operations? If you have an entity like first name you have, last name you have, and salutation you have. So now, but I want to show only name here, the full name with salutation. So you can combine these three into a single column, saying that guest details equals to guest name plus last name salutation. So in this way, if you want to derive the column based on the other columns in HANA, you will be using these calculated columns to calculate. We'll be using the calculated columns to produce these details. So this is the example of your creating a requirement, how and when we go for creating calculated columns. So let us see how the calculated columns can be created inside SAP HANA. We'll go to SAP HANA Studio. So our studio is open here. I'm just expanding my system. I'll go to content menu. So in my content I have my package JH_HANA HANA 1. So I'm just click on create an attribute view, because we are going to create these things under the attributes. So AV underscore, your name is calc underscore calls underscore shop. Suppose article. So that is the name of the attribute view that I am going to create. We will be creating the attribute view as it is normally, and then once we are done with the attribute view, we can create the calculated columns. So come to your catalog, you have efficient tutorial. So you have tables here. You can go to tables. So you have article lookup table. Just bring it to the data foundation here. Just article ID, article label, and the category. And I have sales price. Based on this sales price, I would like to create two columns. One is the discount, another one is price after discount, sales price after discount. So let us see this first. We'll just save this. Let us save. And this attribute is my key attribute. I'm just marking it as a key attribute and just activate it so that we can see whether we are able to get the data properly. Once we get the data, we will apply these columns. Go to raw data. You have 4 columns: article ID, article label, category, and sales price. Now I would like to create 2 more columns based on my sales price. The first column is discount, as we just discussed. Discount, I am going to offer a plain discount of 20%, right? So I'm just typing my name in the uppercase letters, discount. So now what is the formula for calculating this discount. You have columns here. My column is a derived column from this sales price. So sales price into 0.3%, 0.3, that is 30%, will be the value for my discount. So that is 30% of the discounts. Check the click on this validate syntax, so that whether the syntax is valid or not, it will display. So my expression is valid, that my syntax is valid. You have to do all this in the expression editor. Just click on OK. Specify the length. So yeah, I forgot to mention about the data type for this. I'm going to mention the data type as a decimal. So length is 3 and the scale is 2, that is 2 decimals. Here I can say the maximum length is 4 and the scale is 2, after the decimal 2 points here. Click on OK. So now you have a discount as a calculated column is part of your view. This is in the output view, but it is not available in the data foundation. It is not part of your data foundation, it is part of your output. These are under the output columns. Now right click and create another column, create new. So this column is going to be the price after discount, sales price after sales price after discount, and it is also a decimal, and my length might be 5 or 10, scale is 2, right? And how can I calculate this? This is based on the 2 columns. First I have to get the sales price and then subtract that sales price minus your discount. Sales price minus discount is your sales price after the discount. Click on validate syntax. You can validate the syntax and then just click on OK. So now this column is also created. Now you just go to semantics. You can see all the available columns for the output. You have a discount, you have sales price post discount. These 2 are the calculated columns. You can you can differentiate them with this particular symbol. This is namak attribute, this is a calculated column attribute. And if it is a key attribute, this is your key attribute with key. So now you just activate this. So go to your data preview, just refresh this. You have to just analysis and the raw data. You have to, otherwise just close this and click on data again, go to raw data. You can see this discount is the actual sales price is 90, 30% discount, that is 27, and the sales price after the discount is 63. So in this way you will be able to see all the calculated columns which are part of your attribute view. So we have just completed about the attribute views, creating our attribute view. We have created the calculated columns, we have added that to the output of the attribute view, and we have seen these details. So this is how we can create a calculated column as part of your attribute view. And if you want to create an hierarchy, I want to display my products based on the category, based on the name, article label or article name. So how do you do that and where do you do that? So if you really want to do this, and again, this is for the drill down purpose in your reports. When we are discussing about the reports, we can see that. But how to create an hierarchy within the attribute view, right? You can create only these hierarchies under the attribute view, because you have the attributes like your city, name, category, states. All these are attributes which are part of your master data tables. So all the master data items will be available under your attribute view. So you can create that hierarchy from your semantics. You just click on the semantics. You will be able to see the hierarchies here. You just click on the hierarchy here. Once you click on the hierarchy, just type the name of the hierarchy. Suppose product category or product hierarchy. This is your product hierarchy. So now I am going to develop. So type of the hierarchy you can choose as a level. Now you have to add this. What is the first one? The first one I want to do that is based on the category. Under that category, what you will be having? I will be having my article label. So only 2 levels are available as part of this, right? Just click on OK. And under that, if you still want to do something based on the discount, you are entitled to do that, but it is not meaningful to drill down any report based on the discounts. Okay. So now you can do this. Once this is done, you just have to activate. When you activate, you can go to raw data. Just refresh this raw data. You will be able to see that. There is no difference when you are about your hierarchy here. You will not be able to see that hierarchy here. But when we report this data, in the report, we get these, whatever the hierarchies that you have developed will be used for drilling down your reports. We will see that. We will talk about that later when we discuss about this reports. Right? Thank you, one and all. This is how we can just create your attribute views, and in the attribute view how to create calculated column and what does it mean by a calculated column and where to use that calculated column and how to create a hierarchy within the attribute views. In my next video we will be discussing something about variables and the input parameters for filtering and for providing the input to these calculated columns. Thank you. If you like the videos, you just subscribe to that video so that you can get updated with the latest new videos. And if you like it, you just post comments. If you need any queries, you please post the things in the comments section so that I can clarify your things, and you can even give me some suggestions through comments. Thank you.